of big cats. Little ditty about Big Cat Derek. But nothing rhymes with Derek, and I don't have time to sing anything else.
I don't believe that the prophet has mooed his final moos of the day. I believe that he has more of his sermons to give. Yeah, I know. Very subtle and poignant. He doesn't have to say a whole lot for it to be very impactful. Look at all of this water. My goodness, this is actually, I didn't realize, I wasn't thinking, was not expecting this much of the water. This is kind of crazy. This is crazy. This is a lot. This is a lot. Seems kind of more than normal, because this spot is like a low-lying area, and it's good because, you know, it's outside of the enclosure, so it's an area that a lot of the runoff can kind of go to in the compound. Fine. But it's starting to get the lake compound starting to fill up. Look at my pants. My pants are starting to get a little bit soggy. See, this is why you got to invest. There are a few things in this life that are like worth every penny. As far as investment is concerned. Some things, it's like you don't have to spend a whole lot of money to get a good value. But there are some things where if you get like the more expensive kind of version, boots, work boots. You can cheap it up. You can cheap it up on so much other stuff. You can find really innovative, good workaround, fix-arounds, for certain things, certain bits of gear. But if you have the ability to kind of splurge a little bit on them work boots, my goodness, do it. Do it. Yeah. Oh, pancake. Come on over here. Hi. Here, I'm snuffling at you. I'm snuffling at you. Because I had people in some of the last webcasts who were saying it was really upsetting when you weren't snuffling at Munchie as much as you should have been snuffling at him. Drew. I'm looking at you, Drew. Drew's in the comments, sitting there saying just like, the amount of snuffles that you were giving, because he's an engineer. So I actually calculated the amount of snuffles that you were giving to Munchie, and there was I put it on a logarithmic scale, and I have come to the conclusion that the amount of snuffles that you were giving to Munchie is actually structurally unsound. It's unsustainable in the long term. We're going to see a snuffle collapse, possibly. I'm an engineer. That's how he talks. Now, Drew. I'm in Drew. It's chilly out here. It's chilly and it's wet. Ipso facto, my nips. Right? Man. Okay. Hi. Munch. So, yeah, I was talking about this on the last webcast. XFL. I went and did a sports ball thing. XFL. And, we got the Dallas Renegades. Because there's 8 XFL teams right now. Owned by, what is it? It's Vince McMahon, but it's the parent company. It's Vince McMahon's company that owns XFL. So ipso facto, Vince McMahon owns XFL. But it was fun. And certainly the talent level not. Here. No. This way. This way. We have to avoid the puddles. We must avoid the puddles. Hi, Firebug. Hi. Talent level, look, not on the same level. Not on par with the NFL. Certainly not. Certainly not. But doesn't matter. It was still a lot of fun. Yeah, we went to a game. And the Krahn household is a renegade household. We're a renegade family. That's what we are. And if you don't like that, you can get the heck out of here. In a renegade house. Mika, she was being sneaky. Just thinking of different ways. It's kind of like in the cartoons when, you look at more like a hungry animal looks at the other animal and then envisions, like in the Wile E. Coyote kind of cartoons, he would look at the Roadrunner and then envision like a fully cooked kind of Thanksgiving style bird, plated with like the little frilly ends over like the drumstick legs, and garnished with fruits around it. Yeah, steaming. So like anytime Mika looks at, well, basically any other thing, animated or unanimated, alive or not, she just envisions the same thing. She just sees just food, just ice cream and cakes and roasts, a mound of tacos. Oh, what is she seeing right now? What is she seeing? Mika, I can't wait for you to pounce. I can't wait for this. I gotta keep going. Gotta keep moving. Anyway, went to the XFL. Is the talent the same as the NFL? No, it's not. But was it entertaining? Yes. And also, is it really smart? Because, yeah, you have the NFL season. The preseason starts in August, and then it goes to the Super Bowl in February. And then all of a sudden, you're without football. You don't have football for a really long time. And you're like, where's it going to come from? When's August going to be back here again? This gives you a little bit of an extra little fix. It's great. Certainly not as long. It's, what is it, 10 weekend season? 2 weekend kind of playoff rounds. Super quick, super easy to get through. And yeah, some of the rules are different. Some of the rules as far as like kicking and like the play clocks, and also like how they have everything mic'd up, which is definitely more of a at home experience. So if you're watching like an actual broadcasted game, it's going to be a lot different because you actually have access via the broadcast. You have access to the play calling. You get to hear like the plays that they're calling, and you get to they have it mic'd up to where the folks who are doing the what's this stuff, the review. They have it camera. They have a camera and microphones like in the review booth, so you get to hear the reasoning for why they make decisions, which is a level of actually very refreshing transparency. I like that. So yeah, there was I was watching it, and it's like you're watching some. I don't want to be. Oh, look at this bum. Look at this bum out there who actually, was a pretty good college player and just barely couldn't make it into the NFL. And he somehow, I'm going to sit there and be like, I can't believe he dropped that pass. I hate that. I don't like that. That is just, don't be that guy. But sometimes it's kind of hard to be. So yeah, the level of talent, not what you're accustomed to so much. And it's super new. So it's like the rules are weird and the pacing is still kind of like people are getting used to it. It's kind of an odd experience. And there's growing pains. It's like literally the first. Is there a lot of potential? Yes. So I guess what I would think of it as, but it was crazy because we were at the Ranger Stadium, the Globe Globe Life or Globe Park or whatever it was. They actually, because they're building a new stadium for the Texas Rangers baseball team. They're building a new stadium for them. So the old one, the old Major League Baseball stadium, they're playing the XFL games there. And it's just like, sweet. We went there last night. Me and Heidi had a great time. It was super fun. Super fun. Come on over here, bud. Come on. Come on. How do you already have that many turds? How do you have that many turds already? What are you just like made of? Are you just made of poop? Because we just cleaned your enclosure. We just cleaned your enclosure. I think that is. I think that's true. I think that you are actually, you're just made of poop. Yeah. Hey, bud. I mean, blech. Blech. That's why they call it a turd floater, right? When there's a lot of rain. Yeah, I'm made of poop. Yep. It's kind of like it was like a weird Geppetto kind of situation where this man, you know, but he was kind of he was like mentally unsound. He was kind of ill, you know, but still like able to kind of live on his own and kind of pay his bills and stuff like that. But he would go to the latrine every day and he would create a mound. He created a mound. And he's like, I wish I had my own tiger. He didn't want to have a son. He wanted to have a tiger. I wish I had my own tiger. And then Jiminy Cricket heard it. And it's like, you know, when you wish upon some turds. And then he got this guy. Magic. Came to life. Yeah. Yeah. I would say, hi, hello. Man, just so much stinking water all over the place. It's all over the place. But it's like, it'll drain out. A lot of it's going to drain out, and then a lot of it you have to kind of bail out, and it's just how that goes. Hi, hello. Hello, 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 how are you? All right. But I would say that the XFL, it's like, okay, so you got the NFL season. It's on from August until like, you know, the very beginning of February. And then the XFL is going to be on from like mid-February going into April. And the NFL is like, you get together with your friends and you go out and you have a nice dinner. You go out and have a nice dinner with your friends. And then you go to a cool club, like a really cool, like, or like whatever kind of bar experience you're into, you know. Maybe you like a karaoke bar. Okay, maybe it's not necessarily a dance club. Maybe you like going to like, you know, rock and roll place, Irish bar, whatever your thing is. But it's a nice spot. Nice spot. So you go to a nice dinner, nice bar club experience. You have a great time. That's the NFL. And then the XFL is when that same group of friends, but now it's at the end of the night. And like, you get a bunch of tacos. You get a bunch of tacos and then you hang out in front of the convenience store and drink some tall boys. Someone's like peeing on the side of the building. And then you're like, it's still fun. You know, it's not like that nice dinner / nice club, but you're there with your friends and you're having fun. And you're like, yeah. So yeah. XFL is the restaurant and the club. No, NFL is the restaurant and the club. XFL is tacos and tall boys at in front of the convenience store at 2:30 in the morning. That's what the XFL is. Hi. Hi. Oh my gosh. Hi. Hello. 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 Hi. There's so much water. There's so much water everywhere. There's so much water everywhere. What are you going to do about this? Need to give you a bucket. Nadal's Bucket Brigade. You stink snuffling? No? Man. Oh. What day is it? Well, I'm talking about the filming, not the actual day that it's posting. I think that by the time it's going to be posted... Okay, wait, no, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think this is going to be posted on the 13th. On the 13th. So tomorrow, today's the 13th. Tomorrow's Valentine's Day. Okay, for all of you forgetful types, remember, it's Valentine's Day. So when you're like, if you're at work or something like that, make sure you drive, get some flowers. They're all going to be picked out. So you're going to have to get some really just weird off-season, like half-dead flowers. But it's still something. Still something. So you're going to have to like settle for the half-dead flowers. And the only candies that are going to be left are going to be like gobstoppers and malted milk balls. You're going to have to settle for the half-dead flowers and 10 boxes of Whoppers. That's what you're going to... But at least it's something. Because, oh, and I'm so thankful. Thank you very much, Destiny, because Destiny actually was... she got... This is the thing. Destiny is amazing. She's very good at giving gifts. And she got Valentine's Day gifts for Heidi. But it's like the 12 days of Valentine's gifts. It's on the first day of Valentine's, my daughter gave to me a wonderful bouquet of flowers. It's like one of those kind of things. It's like, oh, and then there's going to be gifts tomorrow. And then there's going to be, so it's like the week of Valentine's. So I'm sitting there just like, but, or actually, no, I would be doing that. I would be. Had I not actually been thinking just like, oh crap, that's this week. Oh, it's okay. I still have time. So here's the thing, it's like, I don't even care. I don't care if I'm getting upstaged. I don't care if I'm getting upstaged on the gift department by my kid. I don't. That's fine. I will say I did. She showed me like some of the gifts. It's like, oh, I got this and I got this and I got this, and just to be a jerk, I did kind of like get a cheaper version of like one of the gift things that she was getting. So it's gonna be like, oh, you got them too, and she's gonna know immediately. Like Destiny's gonna know immediately what I'm doing, whereas it's like I should never have shown you those. Like, oh man, great minds, right? I'm like, oh my gosh, it was such a good idea. But no, yeah, I would have under normal circumstances I would be like, you know what? Oh my gosh, I'm getting upstaged on the gift department by my own dog hunter. But no, I was actually overjoyed, like, oh my gosh, thank you for bringing it into the conversation, because I had no clue. I completely spaced out. I was blanked. Oh no. Here's a tip for you guys. Healthy tip for you guys. You got a lady, and I can talk to the, whoa, hi. Hey, Rasa, were you getting stinky with Miss Sydney? Were you telling Sydney to get out of your beans? What? Was she in your beans? She's gotta get out of your beans. Get out of those beans. Yeah. Ooh. It's nice. It's nice to have Rasa mad at someone else for a change. It's nice to have Rasa getting kind of testy with someone besides me. But tip for you fellas, if you have a lady that says this, like, you know what, I don't really, let's say that this is for fellas who are maybe in newer relationships, who have not had certain kind of rules of engagement get established with it, because each relationship has rules of engagement. Each one. It's just how that works. And you have to kind of organically navigate those things over a period of time. You don't necessarily know, like, in each one, like, she's not going to know what the ROEs are for him, and he's not going to know what the ROEs are for her, and it's going to just be, you got to figure those things out over time. But I'm just going to tell you, if you're in a new relationship, and this is your first Valentine's, I gotta make sure I see him yet. He's not, okay. And she says, let's say that she says, like, you know, like, I'm not really big into Valentine's gifts, and I don't need Valentine's, and you know what? It's kind of silly, and you don't have to get me anything. And it's like, that's just kind of dumb, and it's just, especially if she's not like grabbing you by the cheeks and just being just like, I swear to God, I will cut up all of your clothes if you give me a gift. Like, I'm not even joking. And if she like puts that in writing or something, then maybe you got yourself a really weird one. But if she's just kind of just like, yeah, just, you know, whatever, it's just kind of like a weird tradition, and it's just kind of like, it's commercialized, and it's like, you know, we're just kind of paying like the card companies, like the Hallmark places, and I don't really go into that. And I don't think you need a holiday to express like how much you care about a person and how much affection you have for a person. If she starts saying those kind of vague terms, red flags. Don't take it for face value. Do not. Don't sit there and think to yourself just like, oh my gosh, this is so great. I don't have to get anything. I promise you. Just take it from me. Just get gifts and get the traditional ones. You just get the stupid ones and just be like, you know what? I know you said you didn't want anything, but hey, I just wanted to get you something anyway. I can almost guarantee you that she'll be like, oh my God. Oh my gosh, you got me gifts. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Like, I didn't think that I was going to want it. That's the other thing too. She might not think that she wants something because maybe she hasn't been in a relationship with like a Valentine's, where Valentine's Day could be a thing. Hi, Lucky. Hi. Maybe she's never really been in a long-term relationship where she didn't know if Valentine's Day could or could not be a thing. But I'm going to tell you right now, if she's with you and she cares about you, and even if she was kind of telling herself before, like, I don't think that I'm really going to be into the Valentine's thing once you do, but what about this stuff? And then she might be like, oh, now that I'm presented with it, I'm changing my mind. And little hearts are gonna... Hi, lack. Hi, lack. Hi, big guy. Hi, big fella. Hi. So yeah, take it from me. You know what? I don't need anything. Do you know how many times Heidi has said like, hey, since we did X and X like thing, or we went on this trip, or you know what, like we bought this thing maybe like a couple months ago that we both used, you know what? I don't need a birthday present, or I don't need an anniversary present, or I don't need a Christmas present. You know how many times that she has said that? A bunch. Like a bunch. And I'm just like, okay. I get her something, and 10 times out of 10, never fails. It never fails. She gets it and she's like, I thought you got me something. I thought that you weren't gonna get me. We talked about this. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Oh my god, thank you, honey. Like every time. So I'm like, all right, this is the way. This is the way. Because I've done it the other side too, where she, like early on, she said, you know what, I don't need anything. And I'm like, cool. And I didn't get anything. Not that, and here's the thing, not that there was no mad or anything like that. And I'm just like, yeah, we were cool. And she's just like, yeah, that's fine. No, I don't think that's ever happened. I don't know. I'm trying to go back. Where it's just like, no, yeah, it was probably more of just like, yep, that's exactly what we did. And that's the thing. So it was an earnest kind of like, yeah, that's exactly what we agreed upon that. We agreed upon the thing. But then you see the flip side where, you know, I go rogue and then she gets delighted. And it's just like, well, this is obviously a preferable reaction. All right. I'm babbling. Okay. It's weird. It's strange. It's actually starting to get a lot warmer. Like it's starting to get like considerably warmer now. It's crazy how quickly sometimes those things will happen. How quickly it swings. Whoa. 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 Jeremy. All right. I'm going to go ahead and film the fancy cast. I got to get heading. So, thank you for watching this episode of the Walk Around the Compound webcast. Hashtag Dorpus in the comment section below. Like and subscribe for all of your Big Cat goodness. And if you want to learn more about the Big Cat facility around me, you can always visit the website carerescuetexas.com for more information. And I'll see you folks next week. All right. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye, Ra. I said Ra, not...
Oh, there's a cat that loves to squeak. Oh, there's a cat. Oh, there are cats with cute little feet. Oh, there are cats, cat. Oh, there are cats with stripes and there are cats with manes. So let's watch as Derek walks around the common tonight.